Okay, so this video is going to show you how to properly use your suction clip to attach to your device, such as an iPod, iPhone, BlackBerry, or anything else you might have, and also how to mount that device to different surfaces using the different methods that the suction clip was designed for. First off, it's going to come something like this, and it's going to include the actual suction clip itself, as well as a suction spot. Suction spot's basically just a rubberized adhesive decal that you could use to adapt to surfaces that might have a texture, such as a rubberized case. Some devices have rubberized surfaces, or some devices have a slight texture on them. We'll talk about that a little later. The suction clip has a very simple design. It's basically a spring clip and two suction cups. Depending on how you use it is going to determine which suction cup you attach directly to your device. The smaller suction cup is removable, and the larger suction cup is adjustable. That ball and socket joint is what allows you to adjust your viewing angle when you have it mounted to a surface. Now, the most important thing to remember, actually there's two important things to remember when using this device. You want to make sure that the suction cups are extremely clean prior to mounting them to anything. You want to make sure they're free of dirt, dust, and lint, as that will disrupt the seal, and that's not a good thing, of course. So you want to make sure those are very clean, and you want to make sure the surface that you choose to mount it on is extremely clean before you use it. You also want to make sure that you pick an appropriate surface. You want a smooth surface. You don't want anything that is porous or has a texture to it, as that's going to also not allow a long-lasting seal. But provided that you start with clean suction cups and a clean, appropriate surface, you're going to have a very strong, very long-lasting bond between your device and whatever surface you choose to mount it on. So the suction clip can be used a couple different ways. You can use suction to mount it directly to a surface if you find an appropriate surface, or you can use the clip to attach it to an object if you can't find an appropriate surface to use the suction. First method we're going to demonstrate is using suction. For this method, you're going to take the smaller suction cup and attach it directly to your device. You want to make sure your device back is clean and the suction cup is clean. Press it right on it and get all the air out. You'll have a good secure seal. And you can attach it to the suction clip just like that. You can attach in the landscape or portrait mode. And then make sure your surface is clean. Press it securely. And you have your adjustability. If you're on a vertical surface such as a treadmill screen, you'll probably want to use it in this configuration. If you're on a desk such as this, you can use the lever to prop it up and adjust it for comfortable viewing that way. If you need to make changes on your device, you can simply remove it from the suction clip without removing the entire clip. Make your changes and attach it directly back on. When you're not using it, you can leave your small suction cup on your device, put it in your pocket or wherever, and you can take your suction clip and clip it to your waistband or gym bag and just be ready to use it whenever you come to an area where you want to mount your device. Okay, so the other method of using the suction clip is by clipping it to an object. In this case, you won't use the smaller suction cup. You'll attach the larger suction cup directly to your device. You want to make sure that it's really clean. Once again, make sure the back of the device is very clean. Press it securely. Now you're ready to clip it to an object, such as the end of this desk. You're able to adjust your viewing angle. Landscape or portrait mode, of course. If you're on a horizontal surface that you can't use suction, such as a wood grain desk, you can open it up, use the prop lever, and set it just like that. Still adjust your viewing angle in portrait or landscape, and you can be on an uneven surface as well, using it that way. Still adjust different angles for viewing. Okay, so we showed you how to attach it directly to a device that has a smooth back, such as an iPod, an iPhone, or a case that has a smooth surface. You might say, what if you have a BlackBerry? What if you have a Palm Trio that has a rubberized surface? Or you have a case that has a texture to it? Included in the package, like we mentioned before, is a suction spot. It's a rubberized decal. You can apply it directly to your device. For instance, this BlackBerry has a textured surface to it, and put the suction spot on there. And now we have an appropriate surface that we can attach either the larger suction cup to or the smaller suction cup. In either case, it provides an ideal mounting surface. You obviously want to make sure it's clean before you use it, just like any other surface. But you'll be able to attach either suction cup and use either method that we demonstrated on pretty much any device that you can attach that suction spot to. Okay, so those are the different ways to use the suction clip. As you can see, it's a really practical design. It's very durable. If it gets really dirty, you can clean it with water. Like we said, you want to make sure that the suction cups are very clean, the surface is really clean before you use it. Like any other suction cup type device, it's a temporary solution. It's not something that you're going to want to leave permanently or long periods of time unattended, but we think you're going to find it very useful and a great addition to your device.